Alright, so what's going on with TikTok?
TikTok
Reports that TikTok is planning to shut down.
So, in the past week, a lot has happened to TikTok or anything regarding TikTok. So, what's happening, what's happened, and what will happen? I'm going to try and explain that as best as I can in this video. So, last week, multiple ideas were being thrown around regarding the future of TikTok in the US. Would it get banned? Will someone buy it? There were talks of Elon Musk buying it, or even that guy from Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, he put a bid out for TikTok. But all these headlines, they kind of boil down to one main idea. TikTok could get banned on the 19th of January in the US. The idea of TikTok going dark and the mention of the possibility scared a lot of people, definitely considering that 170 million Americans would not be able to use the app anymore. This means that the 1 hour that the average American adult spends on TikTok wouldn't happen anymore either. Or the 7 million US businesses which reported fueled growth thanks to TikTok's exposure wouldn't happen. A study was done regarding the value of the US section of TikTok, and it is perhaps worth $50 billion. This whole little situation, it's worth quite a bit of money. Alright, so imagine this, right? Everyone is super worried regarding their entertainment they get from TikTok, or the income, or at least the partial income that the app provides. But last weekend, the Supreme Court upheld a federal law to have TikTok's parent company to divest TikTok. This action led to the service's temporary shutdown. Because of the new law, both Google and Apple had to remove the app from both their app stores. And this is actually still in effect right now. But okay, on the 19th of January, the Supreme Court decision became reality, and quite some chaos started to break loose. So for approximately 14 hours, TikTok was shut down throughout the US, but then something weird started to happen. Again. At approximately 10 a.m., President-elect Donald Trump posted this on Truth Social. Basically, Donald Trump stated that he would issue an executive order which would extend the time the law banning TikTok goes into effect for. I tried to explain this in my short, but I wasn't really successful. But anyway, an executive order is basically a way that the President of the United States manages the operations of the federal government. He did also mention that during this extended period, Donald Trump wants the United States to have 50% ownership of TikTok. He did also mention that if ownership is not split, there will be no more TikTok in the US. After Donald Trump's post on Truth Social, TikTok started going back online again, and people were very happy. Kinda makes sense. The app now had a new outgoing post of their own, thanking Donald Trump for his efforts. Whilst writing this script, Donald Trump has now been inaugurated as the 47th President of the United States. So, therefore, he might begin efforts to settle the case with TikTok, and perhaps the future of TikTok will become a bit more secure than what was initially thought by myself and the public this weekend. However, if the whole situation regarding TikTok's ownership is not settled within the 90 days the executive order has given the company time for, the app might actually go dark for a bit longer than 14 hours. I also just want to throw this out there. The articles regarding Elon Musk's involvement in the TikTok deal or acquisition, they seem to be untrue. So currently a lot of news is just being thrown around this topic, so take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, so that is basically it with what's going on with TikTok and the whole topic. I suppose not much will change in the next few months, maybe a decision will come forth, but I think the most chaotic part and the biggest scare might be behind us. I think it can obviously change very quickly. I hope this video gives a bit of a recap for those who might not know what was going on, and I also hope it was entertaining. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!